Alright, so we're back with the walkthrough guide on Dark Souls. This is part 2, and this is the beginning of the game pretty much. So just gonna talk to this guy first. He's not gonna say anything important. Now there's two people you can talk to in the beginning here. There's this guy, and there is a monk looking guy. You can choose to be the same kind of game character as this guy, but this guy up here, the monk, he can actually provide you with spells. Pretty useful. But we're not gonna do anything about him right now. Now there's a lot of different paths you can take in the beginning, and what we're gonna do is that we're gonna take the one you're supposed to take. You can go a lot of ways, and if you pick the wrong one, you're gonna die right away. So you have to pick the right way in order to stay at stay with the enemies at the level that you're supposed to be at. So we're just gonna walk up this way, and there's gonna be a few skeletons. Same type of skeleton as the one we saw in the tutorial part. We're gonna wait for this guy. We're gonna lure them out. Now you're gonna be using that tactic a lot in the game. If you want to play with a good strategy, you're gonna have to lure the enemies out. So you don't want to fight more than one at a time if you can avoid it. So we're walking up here. We want to watch out for this guy with the fire. Gonna kill this guy, kill the fire guy, just pushing him down, trying not to fall down ourselves. There's another guy. Now right now we don't have any armor on. If you play with any of the other characters, you would have some armor to start with, but since we're not one of the others, we're gonna start off bare naked. Now these guys might drop some armor for us at some point, so let's hope for that. Now under this bridge over here, you can actually jump over there, and there's gonna be a ring. And when you put it on, if you die, usually you drop all your souls and all your humanity, and you start over. And you're gonna have to go back and retrieve it. But if you wear this ring, you keep everything when you come back to your bonfire after you die. But it only works once, so I'm not really gonna bother with it. Let's kill this rat right here. Pick up the soul. Now these souls can be used to give you souls. When you use them, you get more souls for leveling up or purchasing items. I'm just gonna run through the sewer. Now what happened to us right now is, I believe we got poisoned. Poison is it's not the nastiest thing that can happen to you. What you really don't want to be is cursed, because it takes half of your health away from you till you get an item. I think it's called a curse stone, something like that, which can take it away from you. But this poison, all it's gonna do is that it's gonna take away your health slowly. So as long as you can just keep an eye on it and drink some flasks, you should be fine. I really want to make sure that you look around everywhere to get all the souls or the dead bodies that might have some items on them. See, there's one hiding behind here. Now I'm just gonna continue towards the next bonfire. I'm not gonna bother getting a lot of the souls laying around before we get there. Now this dragon, there's a really nice glitch later on, or not really a glitch, but you can get an item from him by, if you don't kill him but chop off his tail first. And we're gonna try to get that. Right now we're just gonna take care of these guys right here. Now this is probably the hardest part in the game so far, because there's a lot of people and a guy shooting at you at the same time, so you really want to make sure you use that shield. Now we're not gonna worry about this little path on the right. We're just gonna continue up the stairs. Don't care about this door. We're just gonna take out this archer and get to the bonfire. Bonfire is right next to us. Right in there. There we go. And we're gonna sit down. Make sure we sit down. If you don't sit down, you won't get back there when you die. Okay, we're gonna level up a little bit, and we're gonna focus on strength because, as I said, we're gonna get that Drake sword later when you chop off the tail, that dragon. And if you don't have the strength, you can only hold it with 2 hands. And since I like my shield and I like to use my shield, we should not hold it with 2 hands. So to be able to hold 1 hand, we need more strength. I believe it's level 16 you need strength, so we need 1 more level up. Now I'm still not going to worry about that down there. I'm just going to try to keep moving forward and get to the boss as quick as possible. There's going to be a boss later on. So as I said, we're going to lure out as much as possible. And what I just did is I walked in there and I made this guy walk out. Because just as you saw, there were some people throwing some fire at us. And we don't want to be standing under there while fighting these guys. So we're going to take them out one at a time, away from those people throwing stuff at us. Now when they have a shield, there's 2 tactics you can do. Just keep walking around them till they hit you, and you can go behind them and take them from there, or you can kick them and get the shield out the way and then attack them again. I'm just gonna explore this area for a second to see if there's some good stuff. I believe there's a guy. Yep, there's a guy in ambush in here. Take him out. Now we're actually doing quite okay, because as I said, when you start out with this guy, you don't have any special abilities or perks or armor, but you do have higher level, which means that you're going to be strong and have more health. So we're going to continue. We're going to go up these stairs. It's going to be 3 guys waiting for us, and I was lucky enough to take, well, at least 1 out. 2, and make sure we don't get hit by this guy, and kill him. Now we're gonna walk up this tower because there's gonna be a guy throwing shooting arrows at us, and we don't want that while we're moving on. Okay, I'm gonna explore this area right here. And as it says, I used the master key, which I chose to have in the beginning of this game, as it's an option to get it. You don't have to. You can choose another really good thing, but I just want to get good equipment in the beginning of the game, so I always stick with the master key, since it can unlock a lot of good stuff. Now the master key you can buy later on, but it's pretty far later on, so getting it early is important for me. Now we're gonna try to take this guy out, but it didn't really work to throw that bomb on him, or that fire, so we're just gonna try to take out that shield. Lower them out 1 at a time, attacks, and we hit him from the back. Now you can perform like some sort of, it's called backstab, where you go behind them, and if you don't use your shield, just don't click any buttons and you hit them, you're going to perform backstabbing, where you actually do some kind of execution attack. And we move on. And I forgot about this one. Yep. Okay, so we died. Completely forgot about that barrel right there, but it's okay. We can go back here really quick.